Welcome back to the homestead. So we currently have 2 broody hens. This one went broody a week before our second hen went broody. So she's about 2 weeks in, just about. And she's got about 12 eggs under her, and she doesn't seem to be breaking them anymore. At first I found 2 broken eggs, so I had to clean out her nest box and make it fresher for her, and transfer the eggs to a new nest box. And so she seems to be doing okay and finding her way back into her own nest. My second broody hen, today I found another egg that was broken. So I went ahead and got a new nest box, fresh everything, and transferred all the eggs into that box. I'm currently waiting for her. She's outside. Oh, if it'll focus so that you can see her. Oh, there she is. Having her time off the nest and just general conniptions. I threw some scratch out there because she seems to want to fight with everybody. So I closed off the door to the extra run so she couldn't go out. And now she's enjoying some scratch on her own, making all her lovely noises because she's just generally pissed off at the world right now. So that is what's going on here. 2 broody hens. I don't know if any of you have any advice as far as, maybe I think I just gave them too many eggs to begin with, and sometimes girls would get in the nests and lay new eggs. So I have marked all the eggs so that I know what days, they were laid, and yeah, I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see if we can get any chicks out of these girls. It's our first time, so we really don't know what we're doing. We're just sort of hoping nature will take its course with them and they'll know what to do and figure things out. I try to be out here every day for their free time when they get off their nests, but it's hard to do because it's different times of the day I'm seeing. But, alright, well, that's pretty much what's going on around here. Lots of planting. We're getting the garden fencing put in, and just general spring stuff. I've been putting the greenhouse, the partial greenhouse, to some good use. I have been doing all my potting out here and starting elderberries from cuttings. And I've got all my seedlings potted up now, which there's a lot. All my peppers and eggplants, my marigolds, all my herbs. I've got lavender, I've got cucumbers, tomatoes. I got loofah gourd seeds from a seed swap I did this spring. I've got Cinderella pumpkins, which I'm excited for those. Only one of my Petite Gris de Rennes melon, it's a French melon, has survived. I found slugs in my other pots, so that was great. I've got a couple of baby tomatoes planted in some 5-gallon buckets with some basil. Got lots of basil, kale, some more cucumbers, 3 things of stevia. That's the one I grew from seed. Bunch more tomatoes, the yellow brandywines, and some cherry. More basil, tomatillos, parsley, more kale. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to go out in the garden. Not to mention all the seeds we still have to plant. I've got my 2 older girls, my gimpy girls, Scarlett and Dorothy, free ranging. Callie has been tied to a tree because she likes to run off through the neighborhood now. So we got about 5 different batches of birds this year. Not for lack of trying to get only 3, but in this group we've got 3 batches of chickens at 3 separate times, about 3 weeks apart each one. And they seem to be doing great together. So every day when we bring them outside to their little playpen, they all commingle and they're doing pretty good. This batch includes new layer birds, and our first 4 meaty birds. We got the Freedom Rangers again, just 4. And then our Dorkings and White Rocks, White Plymouth Rocks that we got for trying to start a meat flock, a heritage meat flock. We're doing that because we really don't like the meat birds, how fast they grow and their demeanor. I mean, they're little jerks, the meat birds. I did get the Freedom Rangers because they grow a little bit slower and they do a lot more foraging than the Cornish Cross. So, yeah, we decided that after quite a bit of research, we would get the Dorkings. We got the silver gray Dorkings from My Pet Chicken, and they are the sweetest birds. We ordered 6, but only 4 survived, and luckily we got 1 rooster and 4 hens. So they are easy to tell apart when they get to a certain age. Their feather colors are very different, so we do know what we have. We also got 4 straight run White Rocks, and they are also a meat breed. However, they can be dual purpose, and so can the silver gray Dorkings. So they're pretty good egg layers as well as good meat birds. We just really want to be as sustainable as we can be. We want birds that will procreate. We don't want to have to depend on anyone else for our meat. So this year we decided to establish a meat flock as well as an egg flock, and it's pretty exciting. Apparently the silver gray Dorking hens go broody pretty much at the drop of a pin. So we will be able to use them as our broody mamas to hatch out, you know, whatever we need. I don't foresee us needing a whole lot of egg layers anytime soon because we have so many. We're going to consider culling quite a few this year, so that'll be a hard day because even though there's quite a few who don't have names, we don't want to have to take so many birds through the winter because it gets pretty expensive in feed. So, and then our second group of birds, which I'll walk around over here so you can see them. We did this today. We put the structure up and moved them to fresh grass. We also got a second batch of Freedom Rangers. For the last ones, you can see they're pretty young. They're just a little over a week old now. And we got 3 bronze turkeys. So the turkeys are a week older than the meaty birds, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise that we couldn't get them all together, because the meat birds grow so fast and the turkeys grow pretty slow at this age that they, hi babies. Hi. Oh no. They're fighting through the fence. Don't fight with those meaty birds. They're not very nice. They'll hurt ya. They're mean. They're big. They're like 5 times bigger than you. So these bronzes, we're pretty sure there's 2 boys and 1 girl, but you never know. They're very sweet. They're very gentle. I've handled them from the time we got them. They will just sleep right in my hand. They let me pick them up. They actually come to me as soon as I come in their room. So they are still inside because we don't have enough separated spaces for all these different flocks of birds that we've gotten. So every day they come out, we clean their little pen and bring them back in at night. And the weather has not been that great. We've had a lot of rain, which is good for the gardens, but not good for the chicks to come outside and play in. But the turkeys have bonded to us, and then the chicks have bonded to the turkeys, and it's really cute. They miss each other when they're gone. We brought the turkeys out one day to free range by themselves out here in their little pen, and the chicks just screamed and screamed and screamed. So the next day we brought them out, and they're doing great. Even though they're not fully feathered, they do have their wing feathers, and I think the sheer heat of their little body makes, they stay warm. But they are very cute. Aren't you, babies? They're very cute. Cute little babies. Ah. Yeah. They're cute little babies. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Yeah. You like to be petted, don't ya? Yeah, you do. Unlike those little giants over there. So then, with the big guys, we've got our flock separated. We've got Lancelot. There he is. Hi, pretty boy. With a little harem in this run, which we elongated to give them fresh pasture, since they have just torn apart what they had from the spring. And at the same time we did that, we also created a new pasture for our black Australorp flock. So this is Danny K with his girls, and just for fun I put my leghorns in there because they lay white eggs and we can tell the difference. So under the hens that are setting right now, we have collected quite a few eggs from these girls, including one of the leghorn eggs. I think I actually have one leghorn egg under each of the broody hens, so we shall see what kind of beauties we get. Huh? Hi, Danny boy. You look like you're finding a way to get out. Don't do that. Hi, pretty boy. Hi. Hi, girls. They really do like these structures. I did a bunch of clearing for paths out in the woods, and brought it all over here to put on top of their little hiding spot. And well, there's 2 in the other run with the other birds. But they really like it. It's just 4 cinder blocks and a pallet, and then I just stack a bunch of branches, preferably with leaves to create shade, and they really like it. They spend a lot of time under there. Alright, so I don't know, I guess that's as much as I can do right now for this update today. I'll have to do one for the gardens as well, but I'll give you a quick peek. Our garlic's doing great. I've got 4 rows out there, 1 row planted with brassicas, and then these are all of our beautiful perennial beds, which are doing great. we're going to have a lot of strawberries if it stops raining and the bees come around. We planted potatoes yesterday and more onions. We got to eat for a week off of our asparagus beds. We had some carrots survive through the winter this year. A few patches actually, about 3. 1 in each asparagus bed, and where I had the tomatoes last year. This year I practice rotational gardening, so this year there are brassicas, lettuce, spinach, chard, cabbages, 2 cauliflower, and then last year there were tomatoes. So this year the tomatoes will go in this bed. That bed has more brassicas in it. And then that last bed there will be tomatoes and peppers and all of that again. So we've got a lot going on. We did plant raspberries, some more herbs. My perennial herb beds are doing really well. I got to take a shower today. We've got onions and Jerusalem artichokes in here. So we're just trucking along. More raspberries, more onions. My other herb bed, which is doing great. Don't you just love my comfrey? Look how big it is. It's already 4 feet tall. More strawberries and onions. My mint that has gone crazy. This is chocolate mint. I pick it for fresh tea almost every day. I absolutely love it. For my birthday I got a beautiful French press, so I've been taking full advantage of that. And yeah, I can't tell you how much I enjoy making fresh tea. With my mint that's gone mad. Our rhubarb is doing great. We split it, and we have 2 more plants over there. You can't tell. And we've already harvested like 3 times. Yeah, so lots going on. Lots of garden beds being built. Oh, garden fence going up. You can see all my posts where I marked out. I've been putting posts in. That's going to be the gate. Our flower beds are doing great. Let's see, the irises are getting ready to bloom. The lilies, I've been fighting with Japanese lily beetles all spring, but it seems to help. Yeah, there's my Gisana strawberries. Absolutely love them. They're loaded. We're going to have tons of berries on those. Oh, the chives. Full bloom. They're going to be beautiful. I'll cut those off as soon as they bloom and the bees get to them. And then I'll dry them. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on. And okay, there's Crazy Dog. Say bye-bye, Callie. Can you speak? Speak. 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 Good girl. Okay, sit. No, don't pull. Sit. Sit. Yeah, she doesn't listen. All right, bye from the homestead, everybody. Have a great day.